Intensify. This anointing is not enough. This power is not enough. Intensify. This fire is not enough. This fire is not enough. One fire. Holy Ghost, will you go? Camelo Talamante, will you have mercy? Holy Ghost, 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 Holy show, Holy Ghost, Holy Ghost, will you have mercy? Holy Ghost. Holy Ghost, Holy Ghost, will you have mercy, Lord? Holy Ghost, Holy Ghost, will you come for us now? Holy Ghost, Holy Ghost, will you have mercy, Lord? Holy Ghost, Holy Ghost, will you come to us now? Holy Ghost, Holy Ghost, Holy Ghost, Holy Holy are going to be harvesting prophecies in a short while. In a short while. One of the things that we'll pray, and one of the persons we'll pray about, is those that the enemy have marked for death. Two is in our midst. As we start that aspect of this program, we will begin to look for such persons and reorder it, erase it. There's somebody here that the enemy have even planned accident for in this very week. This very week. As a matter of fact, I saw Friday. On Friday, the person will be returning from work. And there will be a reckless driving. And there will be a heavy collision. But we are going to reverse all those orders. We're going to reverse all those orders. Then there are some persons we will pray for, that the enemies have already stung with a bee. I saw a bee carrying a sting and has stung this person. And these persons are not aware directly that the enemy have put something already in their system. And the assignment of that thing is to bring frustration along their path in pursuit of God, to the point where they can now stay, no prayers, no Bible study, nothing, and they will just keep moving. And a time will come, anything that has to do with spirituality will detest them. Then we're also going to pray for a family that has been narrated into witchcraft altar, and they are to decide that family's destiny this Saturday night. We'll pray. We also pray for the spirit that has been awakened, a spirit of a dead relative that has been troubled to haunt somebody. Prayer for just 2 to 5 minutes. That's the prayer. That at the scent of water, everything that has been cut down can come back to life again. And in our midst, there can be a resurgence. There can be a resurgence. That the good Lord we serve will move within us until the Spirit be poured from on high. That which makes the company of prophets strong is that the spirit of prophecy is within them. Is that the spirit of prophecy is within them. Is that the spirit of prophecy is within them. You feel that something is not right with you. You just sense that there's this witchcraft, this occultic battle around you, and you are prayed. You seem not to have breaking through, but this occultic thing have formed a climate. Like you can literally sense and tell that this blanket, no matter how you are prayed, are still not left. I want you to come so that the company of prophets can pray for you. Now, these are the kind of things we do. We just look for difficult things that have not, we just pray together, and that's it. You want, just come. You feel that there's this blanket, this thing, you pray to break through, and it's difficult. You know there's this witchcraft or occultic thing. Just come. There's no. And I need all the companies to get ready. Now this is where we begin the matters. Holy Maya Lamano, Holy Alamano Saya, Ali Avarani Kuvalenusha. Please, those of us behind, let's come closer. This company of prophet is the way we do our things in this company. You don't need to be tired. Come close, come close. If you know you are prophetic inclined, don't necessarily come here. Those we are praying for should be here. But if you are prophetic inclined, make sure you can feel the center. Just come in, but don't exceed where Mr. Louis is saying. Just be there. Stretch forth your hands. Bring down your. Put it down. Even though you are doing it, should be tiny, not overshadowing anything. Yes. Those of us out, stretch forth your hands. The way we pray in company of prophet, you pray as though the thing is you. Are you following? You will cry to God as though the thing is you. Because as we'll be calling different things and people will come for us to pray, we are going to be experiencing, like, most times instantaneous testimonies. Are you following? Most times. So we are going to pray for them, these ones that are here, that climate of witchcraft or cultism that has defied their own praying, and now they have come in the midst of the company, that God should take it away as we pray with our brethren. Is that okay? Stretch forth your hands and pray with them now. Without microphone, but groan. Atmosphere of Jesus. Atmosphere of Jesus. In the atmosphere of Jesus. Atmosphere of Jesus. Atmosphere of Jesus.
Yes, an atmosphere.
The atmosphere of Jesus. Atmosphere of Jesus. Atmosphere of Jesus. Just pray, focus on praying. In the atmosphere of Jesus. Pray, let the company of prophets pray. And those of you outside, please focus. Close your eyes and mean it. Tell the Lord, this day will become the end of that climate. Atmosphere of Jesus. Atmosphere where nothing is impossible, no disease incurable. I just bring that atmosphere. I just bring that atmosphere where nothing is impossible, no situation looks horrible. I bring this atmosphere. Oh, I am the atmosphere of Jesus. Atmosphere of Jesus. Something is happening. Something is happening. Pray! Pour out your heart. Stretch forth your hands, those of you that are standing by the side. You know you are prayed and you are prayed, but there is this climate. There is this climate. There's this climate. Church prays with you. The church prays with you. Whatever is that climate you'll be fasting with, the church pray with you. The church, they pray with you. You see, I'm Sahile Vera Minamo. His name is on an altar of darkness. Let it be removed. Let it be removed. narrated you to a witchcraft altar, whoever narrated you to a witchcraft altar, we raise your name. We extract your name from that covenant, from that covenant. My God, things are happening. You might thou are loosed. You might thou are loosed. You might thou are loosed.
Atmosphere of Jesus, the atmosphere of Jesus, in the atmosphere of Jesus, the atmosphere of Jesus, the atmosphere of Jesus.
Let that climate of disappointment and discouragement and delay.
The atmosphere of Jesus. The atmosphere of Jesus.
The church prays with you.
Yes, an atmosphere.
The church prays with you.
In the atmosphere.
The church prays with you.
The atmosphere of Jesus. The atmosphere of Jesus.
The church prays with you. Let that seasons and climate be decimated. Be decimated.
The atmosphere of Jesus.
The church prays with you. The church prays with you.
Atmosphere of Jesus.
You might never lose.
Atmosphere of Jesus.
You might never lose.
The atmosphere of Jesus. Yes, an atmosphere. In the atmosphere.
You might never lose.
The atmosphere of Jesus. The atmosphere of Jesus.
You might never lose.
Yes, an atmosphere.
We remove diabetes. We remove infection, affliction. Oh my God, oh my God.
Yes, an atmosphere.
Oh my God. Hold on.
In the atmosphere of Jesus. In the atmosphere of Jesus. The atmosphere of Jesus.
Stretch forth your hands, my brother.
An atmosphere.
God will be loose.
Atmosphere of Jesus. In the atmosphere of Jesus.
Put your hands on his head.
Atmosphere of Jesus. Yes, an atmosphere. In the atmosphere. In the atmosphere.
Be loose.
In the atmosphere.
Be loose.
Yes, an atmosphere. In the atmosphere of Jesus.
Out of that pit where there is no water. Out of that pit where there is no water. Out of that pit where there is no water.
In the atmosphere of Jesus. In the atmosphere of Jesus. In the atmosphere of Jesus. The atmosphere of Jesus.
your prophets pray for you. Be loose, 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 be loose.
In the atmosphere of Jesus. In the atmosphere of Jesus. In the atmosphere of Jesus. There is an atmosphere.
The battles that you cannot fight alone, the church breaks.